It's time for another No Excuse November video. If you're new here, No Excuse November is my monthly challenge over on my school site where we're using the month of November to really hone in and practice our drawing skills, specifically about the figure and now the features of the face. So we did the eyes last time, now we're moving on to the noses. There's something about noses that I really enjoy, and it's, I think, because when I was younger, as a younger artist, I really hated the nose. There was something about it that just never resonated with me, and no matter what I did when I would draw it, it would just trip me up and I was never satisfied with it. That wasn't until I had to really knuckle down and start doing studies on noses, especially when I was in college. Now it's one of those things where you're forced to do it, so you're not really sure how you're feeling about it. And honestly, I was really just looking at a bunch of artists that I really admired, and I would just start copying the way that they drew noses, because I would just be like, hey, I like this person's nose, I like this person's nose, and I'd start incorporating them into my characters that I would draw. And then I started to realize that, well, that's just not fitting. So I'm obviously slapping somebody else's style on top of whatever style I'm working on, and it just wasn't jiving together. And so I was like, what do I do about this? So that took me back to the drawing board, back to the sketchbook, to where I started doing studies and using the things that I learned from those other artists that I really enjoyed, understanding how it felt to draw those noses, kind of deconstructing them a little bit and going back to my basics. I then was able to figure out, how did I want to draw a nose? And I think that that was really valuable to come to that point in the road where I realized that those two styles just were not meshing well, and it forced me to develop. It forced me to learn, and it forced me to stop relying on the other artist to inform my work. And that's specifically what I'm trying to do with these worksheets here for No Excuse November, is that if you want to copy the drawings that I'm doing, that's great. But the goal is that you would take what you learned, that feeling of drawing, that construction, and deconstruct it and figure out the way that it works to your style, that it enhances your work. And it's not just you copying the work that you see in front of you, but really making it your own. So thanks for watching my video. I hope this helped you out. Remember to check out my school for the downloadable worksheets for this video and the previous videos. And now go practice, practice, practice. Thanks everybody.